Hey everyone, so this is my Module 4 media assignment. I think it's important for teachers to have a foundational knowledge of media technology and resolution and compression just because they're going to need to know how to use audio files or equipment or things like that and how you can edit them and things like knowing how to use Audacity and certain things like that. And with photos they can input photos into lectures or things like that, and that's really good to have for a teacher to have photos and things like that. So they'll have to know how to upload from a camera or from their phone or convert to a JPEG or use Photoshop or things like that to implement their photos into something. Resolution's important because it's the clarity of the picture itself. So knowing what resolution entails and how to make your resolution look better is important so that your students can see the picture perfectly and clearly or whatever they're looking at, if it's a photo or a video or whatnot. And then with compressions, that's important because say you have a big photo that was taken and it's too big to email, you're going to have to know how to convert it to a JPEG so it's more clear to be seen over an email versus the giant life-size photo of it. So that's important to know when you're telling your students how to take pictures and convert them for assignments or certain things like that, or when you need to send photos to other people. I just learned that how important from that section. I learned how important it is to know about those kinds of things because before this I didn't really know much about resolution or compression, so it was a really good overview of all of that. My experience working with Prezi was really good. I've used Prezi before for a lot of assignments. I didn't have, well, I had to refresh on how to insert photos. It took me a little while to figure out how to insert photos from Prezi, but I figured it out, and I like Prezi because it navigates a pathway kind of, and so that's really fun to have a path to follow instead of just having to click through slides. One thing I don't like about Prezi is that it's kind of difficult to adjust things in there without maybe messing up something else, I think personally. So I would rather use PowerPoint than Prezi just because I'm more familiar with PowerPoint, but at the same time I didn't have any trouble with Prezi and I've used it before. My experience working with Screencast-O-Matic, I thought it was fairly easy. This was the first time I've ever used it. I just made my screenshot that I wanted in the screencast, the size that fit the box, and I just started recording and went with it, and it was super easy and self-explanatory. I didn't have any trouble with it. I could see myself using a screen capture as a teacher if I were gone and I knew I was going to be gone and I could leave it for the substitute to play for the students, overviewing what they're supposed to go over that day, or I could even go through lectures with them. If I was going to be gone, the substitute could just play that like I was there. So I think that would be really helpful because you get the recording of the audio and the video with Screencast-O-Matic. So yeah, I really learned a lot from this module. I have worked with Prezi before, and I really like Screencast-O-Matic. It was pretty self-explanatory. So, yep.